welcome.
Monday!
It's Monday, Sketchy Live. I am your doodle hack, Johnny Jalopy, and with me as always, the lovely, the talented, the vivacious, the sexy, the beautiful, smart. The one that holds it all together, ity-B.
Hi guys!
What's going on?
Welcome to Sketchy Live. We are season 4, episode 15 on April 26th. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
and for you on the playback.
Yeah, hey, welcome our folks from over there on YouTube. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like if you like this video. And there are more videos on this page that you can check out. Other cool little drawings that we've done.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed, we have quite a few. And
one day we'll learn how to stream to all platforms.
In one swoop.
We're going to have to now, because now I'm concerned. Audio check, if you will. Mic check.
Yes.
If people can hear me okay and ity-B okay.
Hearing us
because we have a new video source, and the new video source, Samsung has done a phenomenal job, and it's now gotten rid of the headphone jack, which we were not aware of. What's up?
Look at how nice it looks.
It does look crystal clear. So
a little clearer.
Yeah, I almost want to zoom in a little bit.
No, I think you're good.
So, yeah, it's clear. But yeah, hey, welcome to the broadcast. And again, hopefully audio. So give a thumbs up and a love or something if you can hear us okay. Mic check some ity-B. I'll shut up because I'm right on top of this thing. So.
You really are. So can you hear me? Because that's really the most important.
True.
Since I'm going to be reading your comments.
Let's be honest.
All right, let me tell you who we have on the broadcast tonight. First of all, I will say Johnny is drawing a hot rod monster doodle.
Yeah, we're gonna do.
Bringing back Monster Mondays, guys.
Yeah, sort of.
Just
but
tonight.
Just maybe. Yeah. So we're gonna go a little old school as far as just we're gonna draw something fun, and have a good time. So again, can people hear us? Okay, you especially.
I haven't heard yet.
Please.
No, Howard Pierpont's giving thumbs up. I think thumbs up.
Comments if you can hear ity-B okay.
Yes. Well, let me tell you who's on.
Tell us who's on.
We have got Lizzie Daughtry tuning in from Dade City, Florida. Hello.
Awesome.
She said, hope you two had a great weekend. We had a great weekend. We actually did some visiting over at Mama Woods.
Yes. We did some visiting
weekend.
and some fun stuff. So
yeah,
it was good times.
We did a little bit of this,
a little bit of that.
Drinky.
Did we?
Yeah, we went to the social. We went to downtown Newport Richie and heard a band on Saturday night.
I guess so.
We
That's
had a couple beverages and listened to a band. But we did some hard work and we did some shopping and we had a nice weekend. Robert Spear is joining us. First one. Ha ha ha.
What is going on?
JK. Raphael VW says, wepa. He said like 12 times. Mofango, pow. He's so funny. We appreciate you, Raphael. Raphael
Absolutely
shares the crap out of our videos every week. He's constantly posting. So, guys, feel free if you're in some forums and you think people would dig what we're doing.
Yeah,
definitely share it.
Please share to your friends.
You
Let
have
them know.
our permission to share.
Yeah.
You may not have their page
right.
permission to share. So
they may go, why did you put this over here? Can you not do that anymore?
Right. Howard Pierpont said 75 degrees and sunset in Limon, Colorado.
Limon.
He said Limon. He actually put it in quotes for me to pronounce it correctly. So he looks like he's doing some traveling a little bit.
Nice.
Lou Linder Jr., hello from Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Welcome, sir.
Nice. How are we doing? Great to have you on.
Cameron McNulty tuning in.
What's up, me daughter?
Your daughter?
I don't know why every time she comes on, I say it that way.
You have an accent.
Me daughter.
It's like you don't want her to recognize it's you.
Right.
The McCoys, greetings
and
salutations from the big village of Morris, Louisiana.
Okay.
Carrie Rice is joining us. Hi, Carrie.
Nice.
Welcome. Mike Ferrucci is joining us. Evening, guys.
You okay?
Yes, I have a swallow. Bob McLaren is tuning in from the 51st state, Southern Jersey. Hey,
Funsies.
Jerry Emerald is joining us. Good evening.
Awesome.
We've got Shaggy LeBlanc tuning in.
Mr. LeBlanc.
Shaggy's Garage. That's what I'm calling it. He's got some cool stuff going on
Yes,
over
he
there,
does.
man.
Always cool stuff.
And he's always been, like, I never see him out and about just doing something else. Like, he's always doing stuff.
It's dedication, man. That's what it's all about.
I know.
Sometimes it makes me go, wow. That's how,
what are we doing?
That's how you do it the right way.
What are we even doing?
What are we even doing here?
Right?
Yeah.
Peggy Randall is joining us. Hello, ma'am. Lizzie Daughtry said, we are hearing you. Michael Williams said, hey, you beautiful people. Hello,
What's going
Michael.
on? Yeah.
Michael Allen is joining us. Howdy, hi. Yeah, and everybody can hear us. We can hear you. We can hear
Great.
you.
Fantastic.
We've got Rex Kaiser joining us. Hi, you two. Welcome to the broadcast,
Yeah,
sir.
how's it going?
Alicia Allen is joining us. Hello, Alicia and Chris from BDC Garage in Lafayette, Indiana. Can't
Love
wait
my
to
shirt.
hang with you two.
Love my shirt I got that you got me from them.
Yes,
Yeah.
you just wore it, actually.
I forgot to.
You should have taken a picture.
Yep.
We exhort everybody
To do this-
take
to-
a
yeah,
picture
and then
and send
we
it to
don't.
us, and then you didn't send it. Damn it.
See how I am?
The McCoy said loud and clear here so they can hear us. Michael Williams said 5x5, you're clear as air. What is that? Is it like a CB thing?
That is a CB thing.
Is it?
I thought you knew CB lingo.
That's why I said, isn't that a CB thing? I was testing you.
Oh, were you?
I was testing you.
What was your handle again?
The Nova. Coming in. Big and black. I had it was black Nova with a baby blue polyester interior.
Nice.
I know, it's probably vinyl.
Sweet.
It was my grandparents' car, yeah.
No big whoop. You're supposed to follow
It
that
was
with
a 77 four-door.
You were supposed to follow that with a no big
with a
whoop.
leaking radiator.
And it really wasn't a big whoop.
Huh?
Not-
It was a big whoop to me. I loved that car. Draco said, funny thing, I got no notification tonight. Really? Interesting. Are you still following us? You do want to make sure that you're following, Johnny.
Yeah, there is a possibility being you're just not following us anymore. And I would understand.
checked out.
I'd understand.
Raphael said, you go on next time I see you. I'll give you one of my stickers created for you by Mofongo Power.
Nice.
Oh, very cool. So you got some stickers made up of the bus.
Yeah.
Peggy said hi from Russ and Peggy. So they are under.
What's going
Peggy
on?
tonight.
Hello.
Robert Spears said, are you talking? I can't hear anything. Haha, just kidding.
Yeah, we're panic at the disco right before we go on, right?
I know.
That was oh no.
Oh no. Well, yeah, we did change out our phones, and there are a few little quirks that we were not
aware of. Yeah, we did not do our due diligence and research.
I guess not. I just assumed it was just the same thing, but better,
Yeah,
newer, faster.
stronger. We have the technology.
And it was not, because there have been a few little things.
Little glitches.
Hank said, haven't seen the eyeball guy in a while. And he said, do you still have the other one?
Of course.
I'm sure it's in there.
That's the one where the leg was almost falling off, remember? So I really kind of set that one, and I try not to move it around too much. I really need to glue it. I keep forgetting to glue
What kind of glue would you use?
Just probably regular plastic glue. Yeah.
Do we have plastic glue?
I'm sure we do somewhere.
Like a craft glue, if you will? Yeah. Hank has
I
been
don't
cranking
I
out.
don't think I said craft glue. So
I have craft glue, is what I'm saying, that I could offer you.
Yeah,
Unless we get Gorilla Glue. The Gorilla Glue I have is wood glue, and I don't know if that would hold up.
Gorilla glue.
Gorilla Glue? Glue. Yes, Hank, we do have all of them.
Quite the whole set.
Hank D, for anyone who does not know, hankd.com.
Our web designer and also
is our web
amazing
designer.
3D artist.
He really is. I love the stuff, and we wanna. I don't know if you guys saw last week we rolled out the. Well, we didn't roll it out.
Roll out.
We introduced you to Little Johnny. What do we call him?
Little Johnny.
Okay, so it is Little Johnny. We introduced you to Little Johnny. Hank had done that. Not only is he printing these out on his 3D printer, but he's also painting it and doing all the detail work on it, which was amazing.
It came out so awesome.
We had so many compliments, so much interest in it.
So many people were like, hey, I want one.
Right.
Which made me go, okay.
So
Everybody wants a little Johnny to hang from their rearview mirror.
we're still discussing.
Yeah. Hey, but if you can't, right now, if you're really looking to buy something and you want to buy a Johnny's Lobby item, go grab my sack. My sacks are a reasonable price. They're big. It's a big sack.
It's pretty roomy.
My sack holds a lot of stuff.
And it's flexible and
It is
soft.
pliable. It's very pliable and soft. Yeah. It's got the logo on it, the Johnny Jalopy logo. Of course,
you'll know it when you see
of
it.
course, of course, my sack has the Johnny Jalopy.
You
logo.
know it's a Johnny Jalopy when you see it.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to not see it.
The sacks are exciting though. I use one.
Well, I love when we have sacks.
I love having sacks.
Do you?
Yes.
Huh.
It's
Well, I'm glad that we have sacks together.
When I have the sacks,
Yeah.
I'm hands free.
Right. Well, yeah.
I like being hands free.
I like when you're hands free as well when we're with the sack.
So
Is anybody else a little uncomfortable?
nobody is commenting. Hank said super glue and baking soda. Okay. Well, that's something we could do. I do think we have super glue somewhere.
Okay.
Gel super glue works pretty good too. Rex said this is already looking cool. Oh, so he's already digging it. Draco said Saks is overrated. Oh, Mama Wood said, hi, my loves. I'm enjoying my screen room so much.
Yay.
She must have been out there
Glad
today.
Hopefully we're out there, yes.
We helped her coordinate and rearrange out there in her screen room so she could take advantage of the space out there a little bit better. And we dropped off some plants for her this weekend. So
Yeah.
I'm glad you're loving it. That makes me happy. Cameron just said, wow. She did not like our line.
Don't be jealous that we still are able to enjoy sex.
Jerry said,
Talk about sex.
That escalated quickly. Jerry Emerald. Mitch Walker said, Johnny, are you saying that there is solo sex? LOL.
No need.
Well,
No need.
you can get one or two.
What?
The sacks.
You can have two sacks?
You can.
Oh.
You can have 3 sacks. I mean, you might be pushing it, but
Right.
yeah, guys, go
Yeah, careful of pushing your sacks.
check them out on the website. They're actually in with the hats. I think it's hats and sacks.
Hats and sacks.
Yeah, it's going to be under the hat tab. While you're over there, and I know that we are almost out of winter, but why not bulk up for next
Listen, I saw
cold
a
season?
dude wearing a beanie today.
I wear my beanie all the time, and I live in Florida, and it's hot here most of the time.
Right.
We've got the beanies, we've got the trucker hats, we've got the Johnny Jalopy original, which we have sold the most of, honestly. People are really digging that classic look, classic design. But then we have the Sketchy trucker hat.
That's a great hat.
Yeah, I really like the color combo on that one too. And we are talking about possibly rolling out another design. It's in the works.
Which
Possibly
one?
a color. We talked about a color. And
Right.
so,
Well, it's not really a new design. It would just be...
well, no, we talked about maybe making it a new design rather than touching the original.
We did?
Yes,
I don't recall that.
because it wasn't your idea. That's why.
No. I guess that's why I didn't pay attention.
In any case, Lizzie said, I saw the sacks. They look good. I'm thinking of getting one. Definitely do, especially for all the car shows and stuff you guys go to.
Think of all the yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, indeed.
It definitely makes it easier to... You love having the option of not having to carry your big bulky purse.
My purse weighs 1,000 pounds, and I have a shoulder issue because of it.
Right.
At this point. So yes, and number one, it forces me to put less stuff in it. But number two, I love just having it back there and
Yeah.
not having to worry about it swinging into people like I do with my purse because I carry a giant purse. So yeah, I love it. And they're quick and easy, and it's a cool way to rock the logo. And again, especially for car guys, unisex.
Well,
women, men.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's versatile. Our sacks are versatile. They'll hold. You could put jumper cables in it. You could put, like
Somebody
a
was just saying.
emergency kit, in your hot rod. You could put it in there. At least it's I would say I would bet it's probably a little resistant to moisture and
Like
stuff.
you, extra socks, extra t-shirt.
Yeah, definitely. When I go to car shows, I like to bring another t-shirt and socks, especially if I'm going to be out there on a hot day. It's nice to have another pair. I put my deodorant in there, cologne, that kind of stuff. Versus just throwing it in the back of the vehicle or something, and it's protected.
Have it roll around. Yeah.
So it's a good deal.
It is. I think I've been wanting these for a while. We did one run, which we wound up giving away most of those.
Right.
And I was like, you know what?
And I'm sure most people will be like, yeah, go ahead and do that
Give it
one more
away
time.
again.
Yeah.
But we wanted to commit and do something as a product. So, and then right now, while supplies last, we're still giving away the Sketchy Live sticker
Yes.
and the
The Kona 5 sticker.
5 sticker.
Which is really cool.
With every order. So you're literally getting 2 free stickers. I don't know. That's a deal to me.
For sure.
That's a deal.
So this has been on my brain. I've been really just thinking of finding a way to. I know we've got the 2 cars, and we talked about it last time on the last episode.
What's that?
About either downsizing and just committing to building a hot rod or acquiring a really true hot rod, traditional hot rod. So I've been watching. Mad Fabricators is a YouTube show, and they do some really cool. Right now, they're in the midst of rebuilding like a ity-Pie clone, which is Ed Roth's T-Bucket. That became a model and everything like that. So they're rebuilding it. Yeah, I am. Shoulder. Taking a break for a minute. So it just keeps these little T-buckets and just these really simple, back to the traditional hot rods of just the simplicity of the build. Not necessarily the build itself is simple, but just the in concept, how it's just not a ton of stuff, just a simple.
Well, when you and I first got together, and I know your tastes have changed since
Immensely
then.
changed.
However, I remember you pointing out the fact that people were just using, and it really wasn't the cars that went out of their way to use weird stuff in the car. It was literally stuff that people were like, okay, I have this bottle and I need this part. And they would just put in regular household items that were functional.
Are you talking about building a rat rod is what you're talking about?
Well, that was what my first taste of this whole culture was.
Yeah, there was,
with you.
because that was really kind of when rat rod, the whole building of a crazy rat rod was really kind of jumping off.
Well, this was 13 years ago.
Yeah. So, and it's progressively gotten more interesting. And again, my tastes have changed. I'm definitely. I feel like I really would want to build something a little more traditional in design and more of a nod to, but still okay with. I definitely don't want some. I would want my perfect idea of building a hot rod would be something that, again, some GI back in the 50s or 40s or whatever would have came back and just built a simple hot rod just to get out and. But of course, adding a little more modern safeties probably too.
Well, I think there definitely has to be some personalization.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you can look at the same basic hot rod, and what you're going to put on it is going to be different than what
for sure
somebody else will put on it, and it will function the same. So there still has to be some personalization. I mean, everybody does the stickers, and we've gotten on board with the stick. Both of the cars have stickers. Stickers is a thing.
It is, but it's not really the most important part of a build to me.
No, but I'm saying just like little customizing things that make it stand out.
Sure, that would make it different.
The gear shift knob being, whatever the trendy thing is at the time.
But again, I don't know if that's really. I'm so not even worried about that stuff at the moment.
So what would be like a customization that you have in your head? I mean, we're seeing it sometimes with what you're drawing, but
again, there's not.
You'd have to know where you're starting, I guess.
Yeah, it really depends on what I find is the jump off point.
Well, we would go out to, there's a swap meet over here at Webster, and when we first got together, and you didn't even have a car at that point, you were still driving the Ford Ranger. You didn't have a hot rod yet.
No, I had nothing.
And you'd be like, well, I want to go to this swap meet and
Get
check
some
stuff
ideas.
out. And I'm like, okay, what are we looking for? Because I'm on a mission. Like when I go dress shopping or whatever, I'm looking for a specific thing that I want. So I would ask him, what are we looking for? Now, I knew I was there for kettle corn and ice cream.
Well, I'm not going to lie. So was I. Yeah.
But
Definitely.
he'd be like, well, just whatever I see. And I'm like, you don't even have a car yet. How are you planning this stuff? Like, what are you...
Well, again, so like right now, I'd love to find a 20s, obviously, anything like 25 and older to like to 29, because I'm never going to be able to find a 32 vehicle or a 30, because they're just so expensive.
Rare?
And well, they're just so expensive if you find one. So there still are some T-bodies. What is inevitably going to happen is I'm going to have to piece it together. I've been watching this guy build his, and that's basically what he did. Is a guy he knew had some 32 rails, and that's the frame. And they were, so he went and took them, and they're straight at least. And then he, went and boxed them in, and then he started building the frame. Again, the way Tweety Pie's frame is built, which is just if you get an opportunity, go over and check it out. It's Mad Fabricators, and I'm sure people know about their YouTube channel, but it's the guy that has made a lot of the films is like replicating Tweety Pie down to trying to cut the frame exactly the right ways and doing all this stuff. But anyway, so he had friends that had like a 29 cowl, and that's just from the firewall to the windshield. And then there was another guy that had like the doors.
Oh, so they're really piecing it together.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there was the 29, like the T-bucket itself is so short. So what he found was like a Phaeton, which was like a 4-door, and and it was the back end of it. And they grafted that to the cowl and the doors. And then, of course, had to fill in with the other pieces of metal and stuff. And that's basically the way this vehicle was built, was doing, taking all these different parts and pieces. Of course, it probably wasn't built that way.
I think the biggest challenge that we face is
other than money.
No, it's time. we have projects out there that we could be doing more with. It's the time.
Right, but I'm starting, and again, this is just because we're talking. This is we're having a discussion.
Do not start an argument.
That's what I'm saying. So we're just having a discussion. So it's all whether how much you listen and don't judge and comment based on because again I know what my what is, but yeah. So the drive to build. So I was watching this other one today, and a guy was like, there's having like he had bought this hot rod, and he was working on it and stuff, and he just found it was being difficult to get the project done because he loved the car, but it just really truly wasn't what he really wanted. Like he had found like a 33 Ford, right? And you're complaining, but his dream was to have a 5-window 32, and he just kept working on it, and eventually he was like, I'd rather build the thing that I dream of having versus
than putting time and effort into
something that you're done, and even when you're done, you're like, it's not truly what I loved and wanted, right? But there's also the gratefulness. I'm grateful for what I have as well, but I can't help my hot rod dreams. I have them. I have an idea.
I have a dream.
Since I remember the first car show I went to, and I saw, Model A, and just the idea, and the more and more I become knowledgeable and understand, traditional hot rods and building of them and stuff like that. And again, wouldn't be the type of person that would be so, it's got to be specifically period correct, but just the idea of the essence of what hot rod is. You know what I mean? Is I just, you know, I may get one. If the dream comes true, who's to say? And what if I don't like it? You know what I mean? That's a fear too. Is, you know, what if I can't fit in it? Because there's all that. So I think it's going to take. I may have to find some friends that have the type, or be able to.
We've been invited
befriend,
to garages.
Befriend somebody who might have those type of vehicles and really see, is this possible for me to, you know what I mean? Because I don't to do. Yeah. So ramble on. But I guess that's what we're here for. We're here to do, right? We're supposed to be rambling on.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be.
What do you think? Here's what we're getting to.
I have tons of comments here.
Go ahead, go for it. Sorry.
Okay. Paul Marziani is tuning in. Thanks for watching, sir. Draco said you're going to need a sandwich in between sacks. Jerry Emerald said, love my Sketchy speed equipment hat. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for the support.
Yes, and Paul Marziani just sent photos of himself wearing the gear again. I'm going to reiterate,
Paul,
guys.
thank you so much for all the sharing you've been doing lately, wearing the Johnny Jalopy logo. Ringling Brothers.
At a motor park.
Yeah, he was at Ringling Brothers Museum, which was cool. I gotta get out there sometime.
We've been there.
I've never been to the Ringling Brothers Museum.
Oh, I thought we did.
No.
When we went, oh no, we didn't go. You know what I'm thinking of? The one in what's the museum we went to?
There's a car museum there.
Oh, that's what it was down there. Yeah.
It's right across the street from it.
Oh, we never went to the museum.
I know. That's what I just said.
Okay. We've got Alex Kuderon joining us. Good evening, everyone. Welcome, sir. The McCoy is going to grab a sack for my jumper cables and tow rope in the Baja. Perfect. Excellent. Great plan. Michael Williams said, I've always been told that those who talk a lot about sacks aren't getting much sacks. If you're getting enough sacks, you don't need to brag. I have an entire box of sacks.
Yikes. I'm sure you do. Thus, you don't need me.
Johnny, do you do pinstriping as well? Great question, Mike. And the answer is yes.
Yes, not great.
And not recently.
Right.
But there was a time, Johnny has basically dipped into just about, other than the 3D printing so far, because that's something that he does want to learn how to do. But he has dipped into every type of art media available, I believe. And pinstriping was a hot ticket at one point for you, especially when we first got Raquel, our 51 Chevy. So it was we got her in 2008. So I'd say all of 2009, you spent quite a bit of time practicing your pinstriping.
Yeah, and so what happened with pinstriping for me is it didn't come fast. And
I thought you did a great job.
My crappy patience, because I'm not a patient person. I've gained patience, and I think I've learned some patience. But at the time, it didn't come as easy or quickly as I had hoped. I can lay a pretty straight line, and my curves I think I can lay a pretty decent curve. My problem is design. I can't seem to wrap my head around.
Biggest problem.
Geographical, dimensional.
The biggest problem was not the design. It was mimicking the design on the other side.
Wasn't that the problem?
Yes.
I had to come up with the first part.
I could come up with the first part.
Oh, well, why aren't you pinstriping?
I'm doing this.
Okay.
I'm taking notes. Yes, he does do pinstriping. He can do pinstriping. He just needs to practice it. I mean, anything that you're going to be good at, you need to practice.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Robert Spears said,
for instance, that's the reason we're. Oh, sorry, not to cut you off. That's the reason we're doing what we're doing right now. Not so much that. It's been a little while since I just went full on freehand.
Without a pre-sketch.
And even my pre-sketches, I put hours and hours. Not hours and hours, but probably a good solid hour of pre-sketch, and so I had something solid to bring you. So tonight we are. Other than I brought up an image that I had done, and I really like the way I angled the wheels and stuff like that. Other than that, we are now. This is all just what's in my brain.
Great.
So,
Robert Spears said, "Can you talk about your sack some more? I need to know all there is to know about your sack." It's available on the website. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, don't call the police about it.
Go get one. Jake Perry, hello from Westerville, Ohio. Welcome, sir.
Hey, thanks for hanging out.
Michael Allen said, I'm rocking the headphones, coming in loud and clear. Stereo works perfectly. Good to know. Good to know. Michael Williams said, I ordered 2 tees. One was jalopy towing. Did you have a sketchy towing tee as well? We do not have a sketchy towing tee. All the t-shirts that we do have available, though, are on the website, so go check those out.
Lots of good ones. More to come. We are actually
in the works.
We just talked about on Saturday some new some ideas.
Maybe a new line.
Ish.
Yeah. Steve Turnbow said traditional hot rods are so cool.
They really are, man, and I just that's been the biggest transition, not in the most recent years, but it really was the biggest. How long? Really, when I met you, it was a couple years where I was like, I had this mindset of what I thought hot rods were, and then the more and more I got immersed into the culture and stuff, I was like, what I envisioned my perfect hot rod. Just it wasn't what that was. Now, no offense to those guys, because that's something.
Everybody's preference.
That's the great thing about the hobby in general is if someone doesn't like what you do, then move along.
Right.
Then go build your own and shut up and leave mine alone.
Jerry Emerald wants to know, do you like hot rod Jeeps?
Well, I'm a big Jeep fan. I love the old Jeeps. As far as like lowering them and making hot rods out of them, there's a lot of cool ones.
Would you consider Thunder Jeep a hot rod Jeep?
No,
Not really?
no. It was purposely built to go off road.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But don't think at one time when we had it that I didn't, because that was in that transitional time
right
before I sold it, that I thought, how can I take this thing and turn it into a hot rod? And this was way before I'd seen people doing like rat rod Jeeps. And had I
been a trendsetter.
But I love that Jeep, and I was like, I wanted to go to somebody who's going to do something with it.
And every time we see a CJ7 out there,
I think it's Thunder Jeep. Yeah.
Hank said there could be a JJ shift knob. Possible.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Could do JJ air valve covers.
Well, what's funny is that's so funny that you say that, because I was actually thinking to myself, I wish I could figure out how to like cast metal and do different things, because I'd love to just sit down and like draw like air cleaners, like the air scoops, and make my own custom air scoops and my own custom valve covers, or to where guys could take those and put those on there. I mean, that's how a lot of guys have started. Edelbrock and
there's got to be a machine that does that kind of stuff.
Well, there is, and then you got to know how to machine metal and do all kinds of different things. Yeah, a lot of the 3D printing stuff is a lot of that too.
Same concept, just different material.
No, they're actually taking just like that. They're taking something they 3D print in plastic and then cast it in metal, and then they're making parts out of it. Then there's guys that are doing it the old traditional way, taking a block of metal or aluminum or whatever, and then actually machining it into this design.
Right.
And that's the stuff that's just fascinating. And kudos to those guys. And the hand fabricating guys, where they're just, welding and making things out of metal. I really want to start. That's another thing I really want to get.
You've been talking about it for years.
I got to get out there and really fire my stupid welder up and start just going for it and saying, it's living the philosophy of what my good buddy Ian Russell told me, which is, dude, it's metal. You can always fix it.
And what did I tell you? Get some scrap stuff and just make me some cool stuff around the house.
Right.
Start there.
You just want me to make stuff.
I really do.
Yeah. So
you can be my Shaggy.
Oh, you hear that, Shaggy? I could maybe, if I'm good enough, I could.
You can be.
I think there's only room for one metal fabricator in your life, and I guess it's Shaggy. So
right now,
kudos to you, Shaggy.
Brian,
I just made this guy I'm meaner now because there's competition afoot. No one messes with my queen. So
McCoy said, Johnny Sack will ride under my seat. I will go nowhere without my Johnny Sack. Johnny Sack will be a lifesaver in our Baja. So funny. Mike Virtue said Webster's awesome. Zephyr Hills is great too.
Yeah, it's fun times.
We've been to both. Lizzie said we went to a semi-truck show on Saturday in Wildwood.
Yeah. There was a guy, I'm gonna mess up his thing. It's like plaid something, but he's a pinstriper, and he was down there, and he was sharing a lot of the trucks and stuff that were down there. It looked like a great show.
Fun.
Yeah, it would have been fun to go.
Mike Furchy said, check out Iron Trap Garage. He does some killer work too.
I definitely will. There's a lot of great fabricators, and that's just it. You know, I didn't pick specifically these guys for, other than just the build itself. It fascinated me because it's, you know, Ed Roth stuff's just super cool. And of course, Ed's not the first original owner of the Tweety Pod. There was a guy that actually built the car, and then Ed acquired it for a very cheap amount of money, and then changed some things up. And it was actually his, from what I understand, it was his first contract to Revell to make a model car.
Oh.
And this thing was already done. He hadn't built the bubble top cars and all this other stuff. So it was the first, he was like, yeah, shit, let me do a few things. And then he took it to them. And they're like, oh, we like this, we like this. You got to fix this a little bit. And they tweaked a few more things and chromed some more stuff out. And they took it back and they're like, okay. Then they built a model out of it. And that became one of the highest, biggest selling models in their deal for a long, long time. But it wasn't like he built, but he customized it. He put the Roth touch on it, and that's really what, you know, made it what it is. But
Bob McLaren said, come up to
Neat
Hershey.
story.
Come up to Hershey in October. You can find all the pieces you need.
that's what you know.
Love it.
I just saw Ian today. Ian posted a picture. Traded 3 T-shirts for a T-bucket body, and I'm just like, well, I'm never that guy. I'm never the guy. I'm the guy that's like, hey, what do you want for that? $7,000. Okay. And then tomorrow, oh, dude, I found this thing in the gully for $100. It's perfect. And I'm like, where was I?
Where are the gullies?
You don't know where gullies are?
I don't know what a gully is. Didn't we have this conversation?
A gully is a dried out river
We had
bank.
a creek. A gully? Do we have gullies in Florida?
Sure.
Gully?
Yeah.
I thought it was a holler.
That's a southern thing.
Oh my gosh. Keith Mulder said artwork looks killer as always, brother.
Thanks, man.
Mike Frucci is hoping to make it up to Hershey in October. Heard it's badass, he said. Jerry Emerald said, what is your other car again? It's a 51 Chevy.
Skyline Deluxe. It's a 4-door.
Right.
It needs some work, and I've got visions of what I want to do to her too. And
Well, with the way you're talking, we might have to get rid of both of them.
I know.
So we've had this discussion.
That's what
before.
I'm saying. Just I'm doing it again. I'm thinking again. What is truly Johnny's dream? What does he want? You know, do I keep? You know, do I go a couple years without having anything and just save my bucks and?
Up to you.
Or do I start acquiring parts? You know, that kind of thing. And that's really my thought. Is like the other. What's crazy is it wasn't that long. It was like a month ago or 2 months ago, which is what really started it. Is there was a guy selling a T-bucket body for like $400, and I was like, And then like I went back to and I couldn't find it. And then like 2 weeks later, there was a guy selling a Model A frame. It was like a rolling chassis. By the way, your brother, Charlie up there in Jersey, has a rolling Model A chassis, and your brother was like, "Just buy that from him. There's a start."
How are we gonna get it here?
Carry on.
Tow it behind the plane.
Yeah.
We've got Tony Fitzsimmons tuning in, my cousin from out in
Hi,
Texas.
Fitzsimmons.
Hello,
Tony.
Tony.
What's going on?
Alicia Allen said this looks so cool. Jeff Bell's joining us. He said drawing. I'm catching up in a minute. I'll catch up in a minute. Steve Turndow said very cool sketch, Johnny. Is this going to be a sticker? Who knows?
Yeah, right.
Who knows?
Do you guys like it as maybe a sticker?
I think we do need to come up with another 3-pack sticker pack.
I mean, look at it. It's a skinnier faced me, but that was the idea. And sort of
skinnier armed. You gave him no muscle
Yeah, I
whatsoever.
didn't. I was going traditional,
Jeez.
monstery, skinny arm.
Could be a sticker. Hank said, has JJ Sack dipped into painting things? He has done some painting things, yes. And actually, that's something that you were talking about doing, too, again, is some more fine art pieces.
Yeah, here's what really has transpired over the course of the last few months is in my line of work that I do in my day job. This time of year, usually right from
February,
and then we head into more stressful. But generally, like January, February, March, April, I have inventories, visits. Then we roll into hurricane season, and I got preps for more. This is usually when they're setting this and moving that, and corporate visits and all the. It's just a very stressful time in my retail job, which has taken some focus away from a lot of the things I love to do. But we're here every Monday night, and we've still been banging it out, trying to make sure we got a good show for you guys and some stuff like that. And I'm really focusing on letting the stress of that type, because that's it happens.
No, but I will say this because
I was really just being focused on getting that stuff and doing it right. You know what I mean?
There are some of you on here that have asked about commission work, and we have everybody's. There's a list of people
there is, and
waiting
it's
for
just
things, and you have not gotten to any of it. And
it's been tough.
when we said a couple months out, it's truly a couple months out, and we appreciate your wanting
Patience.
Johnny to want to do it, and then for being patient. He does want to do it. We do want to get that custom stuff done.
Yeah. But that's been the dilemma.
A lot of projects have been put to the side. And in addition to that, guys, we're trying to live just a husband and wife life.
Yeah, and I'm very focused on my faith, and we've been very called to being involved in some upcoming events with our Bible fellowship and stuff. And I've been teaching a lot more in that regard, which has been amazing, and I've been just so grateful for the opportunities to be able to share it and stuff with my own fellowship and things. So that stuff's been great. So it hasn't been bad distractions. It's not all stressful distractions, but they're pretty.
It does take away from.
They are, unfortunately, because these are different. They've found priority in my life, and I felt I needed to focus on those things more.
Right.
But it's time. I feel it's time to try to get back into adding.
We've got to make
the other stuff I love to do too.
Do a calendar. I'm telling you, we need to schedule.
We are heading into the holidays, and we need to be ready this year.
I'm not talking about calendar for people to buy. I'm talking about you and I sticking to a calendar.
That's just you trying to talk about that.
I
was trying to change the subject into saying about the holidays, because I know that's something you keep talking about, that I need to be on a calendar, and it's like a leash, and I know you keep trying to put a leash on me, and you keep trying to put a chain around my sack, and I'm like, these sacks are cinch, they don't need a chain, so bark.
Chain free. Mike Fergie said, I'm building a period correct 64 Falcon gasser. We'll definitely need some.
That is too cool. Yeah. I love gassers.
I do too. I didn't even know what one was until you did one, and I'm like, why is this thing sticking out?
I just think they're so cool. Just
the big wheels, and every time you draw one, you have to draw it with the front wheels
for sure. Yeah, they got to have a nasty rake to them, and they're the coolest. So good on you, man. Hope your project turns out great.
We have got Ronnie Ogas joining us.
Ronnie!
He says hello. Hope all is well with you.
Hey, man. Got my fun gift you sent me, my friend. Thank you so much for the cool pictures of the wagon and all the neat little stickers you sent. And so happy with how the artwork that I did for you turned out to make some nice little stickers to add to your collection. I am honored to be a part of the phenomenal artists that you've had do your vehicle before. One of my favorite guys, Ben McKee. I love that guy's artwork, and you sent me one of your posters that he did for you. So to own that, to have that in my house, because I'm a fan of his stuff too. It was just an extra big bonus thing. So thank you so much for sending that.
He says, your art is amazing, brother. I love watching you guys when I can, but it gets hard because I have to make all my business calls and answer emails. We hear you.
Hey, listen, we were just talking about it, so no worries.
He said, I would turn off the sound and watch, but then I never get done. Your art is beyond amazing.
Oh,
thanks for popping in.
Thanks, dude.
Dan Schleisman said, hi, guys. How are things? Saw Ian last weekend. Ian and Jamie said hi.
Yeah, hopefully the show went well. They were just out at a truck show. Man, one of these days we sure hope to be able to do stuff like that too. I think we didn't really have fun coming out to some shows or something, right?
Jerry Emerald said, kind of in the Moon Eyes style, but with the glasses. Cliff Beavers is joining us. Welcome. Shaggy said, if you lived close to me, you could be here every day. I don't know if that was an invitation for me.
Right? Maybe. Listen, Shaggy. Simmer down now.
Mike Fergie said, it's only sheet metal. That's what my buddy always tells me.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying out loud, but realistically, it'd be like, oh yeah, you're gonna go over to his house? Like, cool.
Hook us up.
Cool.
Dan said, I kind of threw my wife Nikki under the bus. She has been toying around with pinstriping, but just starting. And one of my friends made a trophy for the show and told him she would stripe it.
Oh.
Michael Williams said, in the 50s and 60s, the hot deal was a 29 on 32 rails.
Yes. Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to do.
Guess who is joining us?
I
have to take one guess. He's back in business, baby.
I don't know.
Who's recently back in business on Facebook.
Back in business on
We
Facebook.
were just talking about it. Fish on!
Oh, Gary Fisher?
Gary Fisher's
Oh my
joining us.
goodness.
He's giving the peace sign.
Boing. That is awesome. Dude, Gary Fisher, man.
He is the real deal.
I miss you, brother. Dude.
I know.
We have this amazing fun time at SEMA 2 years ago.
It feels
And
like
then
forever.
that's the last time I really got to talk and hang with them. And it was like this whole big amazing days that just was just the funnest, and laughs and jokes and humor and dreams and talking about project. Oh, it was so cool.
I am sure he has been busy because he was on Facebook for a while.
His house is
And then
beautiful.
he
Have you seen the latest where him and Hoyt were? Oh, it's so cool.
I know. So he's been
so good on you,
super
man.
busy. So there's another guy.
Yeah.
Totally
Focusing
spread in a
up.
million different directions,
Focusing
doing
up.
a million different projects, and still has time to.
Okay, I think we're gonna lay some color in here.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Hello, Gary. Anyway,
Gary,
welcome
hey,
back.
what's up, man? Great to see you.
Michael Williams said, "I wish I'd known you back when I had the shell of a '36 DeSoto 4-door, body chassis complete."
See, that's what I'm saying. Then it's always like, dude, you don't even know.
If you lives closer,
Yeah.
we can't.
I got this 29 in the back, very back. You could have.
I am going to extend this invitation right now to anybody. You are
Want to
welcome-
drive what?
If you drive it out here, you are welcome to come stay. You can swim in our pool.
That's
I will make you dinner.
trades for swimming in the pool.
And making dinner.
Listen,
You can be
it's
on
like
the broadcast.
it's like being in a resort.
We've got merch. You can take your pick
We can
of
make
merch.
trades. We can do trades in that. Yeah, we're up for trades, right?
We will trade.
A couple, week stay at Chez Jalapé, where the pool is always a brisk 78 degrees.
And the filter sometimes works.
That's not how you sell it.
I know. Alicia Allen said, life work balance is hard. Yes, a calendar meeting is important. Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
In both ways. Yes, we do want to put out a jalopy calendar, and we do need to get on that, but we need to schedule that on our own calendar to have that meeting. See what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Calendars are necessary. Everybody uses a calendar. There's not a single person on this broadcast who doesn't know that today is, well, they may not know
Monday?
what today is, but they know it's Monday.
You're like, what is today?
I had a look, actually. I didn't know the date.
I thought so.
Ronnie said, I'm glad you enjoyed your package, brother.
I did enjoy my
He
package.
did. He was like a kid opening up a Christmas gift.
I enjoyed the package you shared with me.
Lizzie said, go check out all the pics of the semis on my Facebook page. It was our first time out there. It was a blast.
It looked like a good time, so I'm so happy that you get to take Steven out, and he looked like he was having fun. Yeah, super cool.
Shaggy said, I do have a cowl here that you could have, but I don't know how to give it to you. What's a cowl?
That's from the firewall to the windshield.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. It's a start. It's a piece. That's what I'm saying. I already have a 29 grill shell.
That is my decor.
I don't care. That's really what sparked the whole dream.
I remember that hanging.
Because I know I have that. And so the chroma is still pretty good on it. And it's just this.
It's been hanging on my wall for a while.
Forever. And I just keep thinking to myself, one day that's going to go on my car. It's going to happen. That tells me it's going to happen.
You know what you need to
it's
make?
just a matter of time.
You know what you need to make? And I'll help you.
Millions?
You need a vision board. I made a vision board.
Oh my gosh.
I am still
You are adorable.
looking at my vision board every day.
I just want you to know that you're adorable. And I really love you.
You can scratch me off the vision board. That's more room.
Oh, is it? Okay.
For other stuff. You have me already. So. Howard Pierpont said, lots of us missed Fishman. Indeed.
For sure, man.
His
so
laugh
happy.
is infectious.
The best.
Yes.
It's the best.
That's all you talked about. You enjoyed your time at SEMA and meeting
Absolutely.
everybody. But
Yeah, it was great.
Your time with Gary Fisher
That was the
a
coolest.
highlight.
It was the greatest. And Hoyt too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, fun times. That
Just
I did not get.
great guys. Just great guys.
Oh, that's right, David Hoyt.
Yeah, with just great
Who
guys.
just had a birthday, by the way.
Just great guys.
Today.
And I didn't, I'm through internet knowing somebody, but it was like, immediately, like things just clicked,
Well,
and it was
because
just fun.
You
and
had befriended him on Facebook prior to you going. And then when you went,
well, the whole reason I got to go was because of him.
That's what I was just going to say.
And I'll be forever grateful for that opportunity.
You did make that opportunity available.
Absolutely, and it was amazing.
It was a fun.
And the cool part was I got to go see Space Junkie 2 for the last time. And that was a cool thing too, is like I had that thing I wanted to do, and they were like, "Yeah, man, let's go." Like I know they had things that they went to go do at SEMA, but they
facilitated you getting there.
And they were so accommodating,
but giving you your space.
Yeah. Well, but not necessarily like giving just space, but they were just. It was the best, man. It was like it was cool. It was like rolling in with like a solid crew. It was cool. I mean,
people you had never met before, but that just you knew were quality.
We already had a booth set up, and we talked about a booth, and we picked our. It was great. It was the best. It was fun little inside joke stuff. It was great.
Well, and then your time with Ian, because he was newly married, you got to meet Jamie for the first time and hang out with her.
It was an awesome, a dream come true. Again, just the blessings, man.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, and that I think that was a bucket list type thing for you.
Yeah, it was. I never thought ever in my life I was going to get to go.
Well, especially because you probably hadn't looked into it even years ago when you would want to go.
Well, I was thinking, how am I going to go?
Because when we looked into it, they're like, oh, you need to either be in the industry or like it was all this criteria that needed to be met just for you to get a pass in, not to mention having to pay for.
Well, then we looked at it, we're like, we could totally go with no problems.
Yeah.
Why didn't we look into this sooner?
Sooner, right.
We are totally in the industry-ish thing.
Alicia Allen said we want to go to SEMA this year. Indeed.
Oh my goodness!
Did they cancel it completely last year?
Last year they did, yes. And there's talks of it already. I saw some folks were sharing like another like the promo thing for it.
Oh,
for
okay.
the upcoming one. So
definitely planning to do it. Okay,
it sure seems.
Mike Ferrucci said SEMA is definitely on his bucket list as well.
It's greatest. It's so cool.
Yeah, I used to do. I think the closest thing that I ever did was I did the surf show a couple times.
Right.
And I would assume it's set up similar, where there's just booths everywhere and everybody's trying to sell their product and.
For sure. But everywhere you turn, there's some celebrity.
Right. Well. That wasn't the case at the surf.
Right. Well, there probably was some surf dudes that you just didn't know. You were too busy ogling them and whatever.
Whatever. I was working the booth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, we got to see Doug Dorr when we went to the
sign convention. That was another thing. We were like,
that was neat.
We should probably go to this.
We did, and I liked it. A lot of walking.
I liked it
a lot of stuff we can't afford.
Oh my goodness.
So we're looking.
Holy cow.
He's like, babe,
Look at this.
I just want to go check out these printers. I'm like, this would not fit through our front door. It was probably 12 feet long. I'm like, what are you printing with
Babe,
this thing?
it was bigger than 12 feet long.
It was.
Yeah.
What are we printing with this?
Everything.
Do you need your house wrapped?
We could do it.
We could wrap your house.
Yeah. We could be rappers.
That would be like a total Portlandia skit.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
We could pickle that.
Alicia Allen said we had plans to go to Detroit Autorama this weekend, but it's
Oh,
canceled
yeah,
now.
I heard.
We were lucky to show Lola there.
That is another bucket list place.
And that was one that somebody had said, are you going? And we're like, oh, we
Detroit
can't.
Autorama. I totally
And now they
wanted to
canceled
go.
it? Why'd they cancel it? Is Detroit still on lockdown?
Probably.
Jerry Emerald said the sketch is looking cool. I love how he does the shading like that. He hasn't even put any color. You could probably just leave it black and gray like this and it still looks cool. Alicia said that's in Indy. Oh, in Indy. Oh, in Indy. That's where they were showing her. Matt Gonzalez says, hey guys, I'm thinking of doing one of your sketches as a tattoo, but only if it's okay with you.
My friend, tattoo away.
Tattoo away, send us
Just
photos.
make
please.
sure you tag us and you say,
Based on the design.
yes.
That would be fantastic.
Listen, if you want to put a little Johnny Jalopy logo in there, that would be great. But yeah, absolutely. But please share.
I am actually thinking that I might do hat and glasses.
No way.
I might.
No way.
I am thinking of
You
it.
will not.
Yeah, I'm not going to put John
You're not
Jalopy under
You're not
it.
fully committed to it.
I just think hat and glasses
Okay.
alone, without your name. What are you going to do for mine? we're supposed
I get it.
to
I would totally get
schedule-
ity-B. I'll totally get ity-B.
But that's not.
That is you.
It is.
Is hat glasses really?
It could be anybody.
I know.
If we get divorced, it could be.
Yeah. Some dude. I mean, really. There's quite a few.
Some rapper.
Listen, there's quite a few dudes that have, I'm not gonna talk crap, but I'm gonna talk crap.
They've taken your hat and
There's
glasses.
a couple
idea.
guys that have done some logos now that suddenly are hat and glasses, but it's like, oh, these aren't dark, like you could see the eye in it, and then there's yeah.
Whatever. Copyright.
It's okay.
Copyright 2008.
Okay.
I might do hat and glasses. I've been tossing the idea around.
Oh my goodness, that would be so cool.
You think so? Well, because you're not going to get hat and glasses on your own body.
I might.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you that vain?
Yeah. Is that vanity?
What if I did
I'm just supporting my logo.
hat and glasses with a heart and then ity-B next to it?
With a word, you're gonna get your own name on
Well,
yourself?
if we did the same thing. Lame.
Matching leprechaun tattoos, maybe?
Guys, email me your ideas.
Maybe matching
Because I do want to get something for you, but I don't know if I want something for you as Johnny Jalopy, because that's not who I fell in love with. It was, but it wasn't.
It kind of was.
But it wasn't.
But you kind of, let's be honest.
To me, you're just John.
The
Just John.
Oh, shit.
Which is JJ, which is Johnny Jalopy.
That's right. Let's get it straight. Johnny Jalopy, the name was I created.
Sure.
But the look and the logo, that was all inspired by you.
But I still go back to the Captain America star.
Sure.
That's where it all started.
Yeah.
For me. Because you're my superhero.
I guess.
You saved me.
From what?
Myself.
Okay.
Shaggy LeBlanc said, yeah, they canceled it. And I made 51 trophies for that show. I'm sitting here looking at it every day thinking, why did they cancel? It's our governor.
Oh, man. Sorry, buddy.
Shaggy, is there another show that maybe you can donate those to? Or can you sell them? Or are you going to hold on to them? What are you going to do with them? Because I bet you there's some really
Listen,
cool
I might buy a best interior. Actually, some people might go ahead and buy them.
Yeah, they may.
I mean, you built them.
I know. Who wouldn't want them? We've got Maddie Bunce tuning in. Hey, Matt.
Matul.
Alicia wants to know the same thing. Are you selling them now? Jerry Emerald said that sucks. It does.
Sorry,
Matt
man.
Gonzalez says, thanks. I'll share it when I get it done. Perfect, Matt. Which one?
Yeah, which one are you going to do? I'm really not sure.
Matt said, hello all. A little late, but I made it. Well, welcome.
Hey.
It's never too late.
It's never too late.
Shaggy said the show's been going on since 1953. Never ever missed a show. Cancel the show till this year. Wow. Yeah. They beat the trophy, the one that never was.
Yeah, dude. It's this whole situation is you can't let it get to you though. You just can't. So I know it sucks.
Yeah.
But do not let it get to you.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think in a heartbeat anybody would buy this.
Absolutely. And listen, I'm hearing what I'm totally hearing what he's saying. It's not even so much the building of it, it's that the fact that this show's gone on for this many years and we've been through lots of things and they never canceled it. And now suddenly we're canceling stuff. It's a different time, man.
All stuff's getting it's
a different time.
Not the same nation it was 50 years ago. Yeah. Alicia said, wait, what? Is Johnny Jalopy his stage name? Oh, you thought that was his real name? It's not his real name. It's just John. Just John.
Formerly known as. I don't have
well,
actually, I guess I am a sim like Prince.
I never even call you by your name. I never call you John. Hey, John, come here. Do I ever say that?
No.
That sounds weird.
When you're pissed, you've said it.
Do I? I pretty much just go, babe.
That's true. Okay. Even when you're yelling at me. Even when you're mad.
Babe.
They were serious? Yeah. Now, me on the other hand, I will call you Beth.
You do call me Beth all the time. Why is that?
Hey, Beth. Hey, Beth. If I was a hot dog,
would you eat me?
Would you eat me?
Rex Kaiser said, I feel like a dummy. I would like a t-shirt with one of your artistic masterpieces. Can you do it that way? We have done it that way, Rex. They are on the website. Those are the artistic masterpieces.
If what you mean is purchasing one-off t-shirt, no, I don't have that available.
Yeah, we're not doing one-offs.
Unfortunately, I apologize. But don't think I'm not trying to find a way to get to acquire myself
another piece of equipment.
Yes, direct-to-garment printer. Don't think I haven't looked into it and thought about how can I make this happen, because I have, but it's just not affordable at the moment.
Not yet. Jerry Emerald said, just John.
How are we looking here?
He is just John. We're looking good. We still have 22 people. We're
just doing a simple little, almost like a pencil-y tune, and now I'm just covering it in.
You've done a lot more sharing tonight.
I feel like I have shared a little bit more. I feel
it's a little less detailed of this compared to some of the sketches with the people and stuff that you've done in the past couple weeks.
Right? Is that bad?
No, not at all.
I can hear the sarcasm in your face.
No, it's perfect.
Yeah.
No.
Thanks, Monica.
It's Rachel.
Oh, whatever.
Last week we did talk about some other products. Oh, Rachel Green.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Stop. What are you even saying?
Julie!
Last week we talked about the dude rags. I'm definitely going to look into this. And I don't know if we would print them. I'm going to check with our hat people and see if they make them there.
Well, that's what we got to do. We got to ask them about that, and then the other design idea we had with the hats that we talked about.
The other ones, yes.
Yeah.
Patches, pins, bottle openers, shot glasses, beer mugs, lanyards. Got to do the lanyard. In fact, I'm going to put a star next to the lanyard. All about the lanyards. Calendars, license plate holders, mouse pads.
Did we ever take it felt like that was like towards the end of the thing last time we were talking about lanyards, because I still am not sold on that people would want a lanyard.
I don't know if people would buy a lanyard. I think it would be more of a giveaway.
Okay, so we're
So that's more of a promotional type thing.
Okay.
But I really feel, I mean, and this is what we thought from the beginning, is that apparel is what people want, and it's been proven. There have been weeks where we have just sold, like this week, nothing but t-shirts. I felt like
That was great.
yeah. Everybody was buying t-shirts this week, and we do have next month in June Father's Day coming up. Just want to throw that reminder out.
I'm not gonna say that having my own apparel business, it wasn't in my bucket list of things in my life, because it was.
Right. The prints, I feel like the prints are selling as well. People are digging the well-known movie car prints. We see a lot of them.
Yeah, there seems to be, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, we're really, all of this started, and what makes it so cool for me is to watch how this whole thing evolved. So from the beginning, we used to go to a local car show, and how Johnny got started with getting his artwork out there is he would offer to draw people's cars. We were involved with the Christian Hot Rod Association, CHRA.
Mm-hmm.
And
They were the first people that said, yeah.
they were the first people that said, yeah, come on to the show, bring your car. We drove our 51 Chevy there. And Johnny would then, get all these people interested in commission work. So he was drawing people's cars. And all he was doing was commission work. And I remember him saying, I love drawing cars, and I love all these cars that I'm doing. I just want to do stuff that I want to do, though.
I'd like to draw things I like.
Right. So it evolved from him being told what to draw to him just drawing whatever he wanted to draw, and people finding interest in that. And at that point in time, I really feel that was like the Johnny Jalopy moment, to where you were being seen for more than what people were just having you commissioned to do. You were being seen for the designs in your head. And then when the Johnny 5 whole thing surfaced,
Yeah.
that was just the icing on the cake for you, which is, you know what?
Yeah.
My design is good.
The ideas that I have in my head of stuff is cool.
Yeah.
Because it's and it still happens sometimes where people look at that thing and go, "That is stupid. I don't like it,"
It
and that's
still
okay.
happens, yeah.
And that's okay.
Difference in opinion.
Yep.
But it's been nice to watch it. And that's been the most exciting part for me. And I'm so thankful that you're being recognized for the talent that you have in your head. Not just what somebody's asking you to do. The stuff that you're putting out for other people, though, phenomenal. And they dig it and they love it. The majority of them. there's been one or two over the last 5 years.
We've been duped, not just the 5 years, but recently we've been duped where people have screwed me over too, where they said they wanted me to do commission work, and then time to pay, and it's crickets.
Right.
And it's like,
Yeah,
what happened?
We used to charge a down payment because we had that happen in the past.
I'm all about the old school way, which is trust. And if I commit to doing it, you commit to paying. And I've been burned, but it hasn't changed my. I'm not judging the next person I deal with, and maybe that's my bad as a business person. I probably should be going, screw me once, shame on me,
Right.
But I've just decided that's just not how I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
A handshake is,
Well, it's
is
virtual
worth,
now.
but it is, but sure.
Draco said direct to garment is much more affordable now than 8 years ago when I looked into it. Oh, for sure, because that's how we did start doing some stuff too. We had a few people that were like, "Oh, I really want this shirt."
Yeah, we did. We've actually done taken some stuff to direct to garment places
and had it done. Right.
Yeah.
Howard Pierpont said much better show this week. I guess last week wasn't.
Sorry,
good.
my friend.
Sorry, Howard. Shaggy said, but this is my therapy, getting to watch Johnny Jalopy do some kick-ass work tonight. Aw, you rock, dude.
Thanks, man.
Draco said Monday is therapy night for sure. Rex said, okay, that would be awesome to do that. When I had my parts store, I sold Andy's t-shirts, but yours are so cool. We appreciate that. Lizzie said she loves it. Jerry Emerald said, great work, Johnny. Good night,
my
y'all.
friend.
Keep the faith on your dream,
For sure,
on
man.
your dream rod.
For sure.
Rex said, I really like your ideas for drawing. They're so cool.
Thank you.
Oh, Howard Pierpont said, not a movie review.
I see.
Well, you know what's funny, Howard, because 1 minute before the broadcast started tonight, Johnny said,
What are we talking about?
what are we going to talk about tonight? And I said, I don't know. I don't know.
Star Wars?
No. Beanies?
Beanies.
I do love my beanies.
Beanie
Howard.
Babies?
Do love my beanies. Yeah, this one. Are you going to do some kind of background or anything with this one? Or?
We're not out of the woods yet, Toto.
I didn't say you were in the woods. I mean, it looks cool like it is, but I didn't know if you were doing a splash of something. You know what this kind of reminds me of?
What's that?
Do you remember the, what you call them, like the pedal car ones that you did? You did like 3 or 4 of them in a set or a series.
Okay. Soapbox Derby cars?
Maybe. That's kind of what it reminds me of. And I love the way you're doing the hint of motion here and him getting some air. Again, telling a story. And I think that's been one of the biggest things that you've done too, is instead of just drawing the car, each one that you do is telling some kind of story. I mean, yeah, the movie cars obviously depict the story of the movie or whatever. But,
Sure.
But the other stuff, like all of your camping ones that you did, I love all of those. The chase ones you do, or where there's a car flying, or you're doing like parked at the beach type thing now. Like you could just look at it and just picture yourself in that car, parked there, heading to the beach. You know what I mean? You've done some really cool tiki stuff. You had one summer you were doing tiki houses and tiki guys. What do you call them?
Tikis?
No, what's the little guy called? Tiki guy?
Tiki?
Tiki torch?
That's
No,
a torch.
Tiki is the house or the hut, isn't it? Tiki hut? Is tiki an adjective?
It is
noun.
an adjective. The thing is a tiki.
So why is it a tiki hut? Do they live in it?
It houses the tiki.
Tiki torch
That's a tiki
on fire.
near a torch. It's a torch that you would put near a tiki house.
I love the fact that we've incorporated surf. And why did we do that? Do you remember? Do you remember why we started doing Johnny surf
You
stuff?
tell me.
You don't remember.
I do know why. I've got an affinity for surf stuff.
You have an affinity for surf stuff, but we started doing the surf stuff because one point...
You're going to be wrong, but I'll go ahead and I'll agree with you just for the story's sake.
Well, we were working with a local printer who was printing our stickers.
Mm-hmm.
And he wound up sending some of your stuff to Ron John.
Mm-hmm.
And then said that they didn't like it.
Right.
When in fact, I believe they did like it.
Then we go to his shop.
And we find...
And what do you see but a bunch of my artwork with Ron John stuff all over it.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, man. And this was like years later where I was like, I guess they don't like my stuff. And then he never taught, it was never brought up.
He was our in because he had already, he was already working on surf products.
Established stuff with that company. And so, yeah. And then years later, I forget why we were there.
Because he owed you money.
He did?
Yes.
Oh. And then we go back and I was like, what is this? And as the guy's like scrolling through, I'm like, hey, wait, what? Yeah.
And I honestly thought, and I still, to this day, I think Ron John would totally dig your stuff. I don't know who to talk to there. I don't know how to get my foot in the door.
Well, you might try Mr. Ron or John.
Yeah. I think that would be a phenomenal...
All you'd have to do to get your foot in the door is put your foot in the door.
I mean, yeah. And all the surf stuff, you have so much cool
They have,
surf
they
stuff.
obviously have somebody who does their stuff, so...
They have different people do their stuff. There's different people that are selling products in there. There's no reason why your stuff wouldn't sell in there, especially now that we have all the t-shirt capabilities to be able to do t-shirts, although we probably wouldn't press them ourselves.
No,
We'd probably
you would
them
sell
done.
artwork to them. They wouldn't be buying product from you.
You never know. You don't know how it works.
That's how it works.
Shaggy said a Johnny Jalopy beanie baby. Are those still a thing? I don't even know if those are still a thing. Mike Ferrucci said, what is your favorite custom car era?
60s, 50s, 60s. Yeah.
Nice. Naz Malone is joining us.
What's
Hello,
up,
sir.
Naz?
Welcome, welcome.
How are you, my friends?
People are digging the jalopy beanie baby. I don't even... So, how would you make that? It would just be this little plush... How funny.
I don't know.
Rex Kaiser said, you two are a cool couple. This format is cool. Visiting and drawing. I hope you keep doing this every Monday.
Well, we sure hope you come hang out with
Rex,
us every Monday.
it has been almost a complete 4 years now. We've been doing this on Mondays, so welcome. If you check Johnny's page and if you check YouTube, there are years past posted there. I don't know how many you have.
I don't have a lot of the old.
Not
I need
all
to
of
go and do the old stuff, but
yeah, definitely check us out.
Check it out.
Look at some of the old stuff.
all right, we are headed to Crumsville.
Howard Pierpont said shops use buyers. Everyone is different. I know. It's getting our foot in the door because there's also, when we took Kona up to Old Town, there's a couple shops there that sell surf stuff or just classic car era stuff. We saw some Ratfink gear in there, even in the t-shirt section.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool, like something like that, because we could say, "Hey, we're a local person."
Right.
You know, that's the part sometimes that I'm like, man, nobody in my own town even knows even anything about me. I guess it's my own fault. I don't do enough self-promoting.
Yeah.
My own.
Again, it goes back to the time thing. We both work full-time jobs, and this Monday night thing is a commitment. You know, we already have another commitment on Monday nights that we're doing from 8 to 9. So, you know, when you're getting off work 5, 6 o'clock, trying to cram in dinner, and then we have our other commitment from 8 to 9, and then we do this from 9:30 till whatever time you guys stop ordering, which, you know, I'm staying up late for because that's priority. But, you know, Monday nights is a busy night for us. Tuesday nights are busy. Wednesday nights are busy. Really, our free night to do anything would be Thursday and Friday. And Friday, we're usually out. So,
Yeah.
pretty busy people. If we could just retire.
Busy good.
If we could retire, then you'd have the time to work on your stuff. And maybe that's what it's going to take, is another couple of years of hard work to where you can do your art full time and have the time to do something like that on the side. So that's the goal. Shaggy said you could have it, so when you hit it, Johnny would say another hot rod slang. Oh. That's funny.
So you want to be able to beat me up, is what you're saying?
Why not
Man.
make him into one of those stress balls then?
Man.
I mean, we already have his sack.
He's
so
already
we might as well make him a stress ball.
he's inviting you over, and now he wants to beat me up as a doll. Shaggy, what's up, buddy?
Rex Kaiser did not know that we've been doing this for the last 4 years. So yeah, definitely go check us out, Rex. And we have the last 4 years worth on the website, johnnyjalopy.com. Go check it out. I think, didn't he link? He linked all the episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all the episodes are actually accessible from the website because our
you can see
web
all the
designer
old
is freaking amazing.
Yeah, you can go watch old
Hank Dutton.
episodes.
You can go watch old episodes. You can hear our banter. You can look at the final drawings. It's all right there. And you can buy the final drawings. Those
That's
are
right.
all available. Nick Vicari is joining us. He wants to know what program you are using to draw with. This is the program called Sketchable. And it's actually, it's a free app for Microsoft. However, Johnny did purchase an upgrade on here to allow him some access to more tools. So, but it's been great. You've been using this for what, 3-4 years now?
Yeah, I love it.
Has it been 4 years?
It's really my sole drawing tool.
Yeah. Bob McLaren said, just look them up online. I'm in the process of launching a national account for my real business. Some places are real easy to deal with. Yeah, I may do that because I really want to get I really want to get his stuff out there a little bit more. I think Ron John would be. It's a national chain. They've got them all over the place, and there's a lot of.
But the original Ron John is here, Florida.
Yeah, there's one in Cocoa, and there's also a Ron John down in Clearwater. Alicia Allen said, "Thank you guys. It will all pay off." Yeah, we appreciate you guys sticking with us on Monday nights,
Absolutely.
for sure. Howard said, all buying for Ron John Surf Shop's locations is executed from the Ron John corporate office located in Cocoa. All related inquiries should be directed to the Ron John merchandise buying department from the website. Thanks, Howard.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you. Nick Vicari wants to know, is he using an iPad? No, actually, this is the Microsoft Surface Book. Believe it or not. This is it's a detachable screen. Underneath the screen is his keyboard. So he's actually just flipped the screen over here so he could use it as a drawing tablet, but it completely detaches. I guess the battery life on it is a little less when you do that. But,
Correct.
But totally usable as a tablet or a computer. Nick said your drawings are very cool.
Thank you very much.
We appreciate your support. Yeah, I think Ron John would be a cool place to have it, and then we here and even up in Jersey, really, there are so many surf shops in all the cool little areas. Like Sarasota has some surf shops, Clearwater, obviously. There's even some places in Tarpon I think we could sell your stuff at. I mean, any coastal area, we could be selling stuff in surf shops in California and Hawaii.
Sure.
We went to a few of them in Hawaii, even.
So
Jersey, the whole Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Myrtle Beach, when we went over there, that was a whole boardwalk situation too. Daytona area. So there's a ton of places. I think if we got our foot in the door with one.
It was almost like you were doing that one song with the Rolling Stones, because you were naming all the coastal.
South America.
Yeah.
What does he say?
I mean, really, that's what it was like. It was like
dancing in the street.
Yeah, I was like, okay, are we doing a music video next, or what are we doing here?
We could, absolutely. Oh, here come the highlights. Love it. Billy Zamet is tuning in. Billy, what time is it over there? He's in Australia.
Good on ya.
Very cool. Thanks for joining us. You still have
Absolutely.
22 people focused in.
Thanks for
wanting to
hanging
see
out.
this one come to pass here. We're almost done. Guys, if you look to the left and the right of your screen, you're going to see stickers. And we do have, you don't have them in the proper order, but we have 2 different sticker packs available. You can view those on the website. $10 a piece for the sticker packs. You're getting 3 for $10. Go check those out. Micah Claycamp is joining us.
What's up,
from
Micah Doodles?
Micah Doodles. Micah is an amazing artist himself.
Yep.
Love his stuff. Very cool, cartoony drawing things. Love it.
Faux show.
Draco said, nice drawing tonight, even for pink, but tap out time for the old guy.
Pink.
I think it's purple. Purple. His eyes are tired. He's got to go to bed. Draco, good night to you. You can catch the final drawing here in the morning when you wake. We appreciate you being part of our Monday nights with us. You know who we're missing tonight are the Andersons.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Spud and Julie aren't on tonight with us. Normally they're tuning in.
I know they had some new
From
home
Seattle.
stuff maybe they got
Probably.
going.
They did just buy a house, so...
So good for them.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see all the pictures, and you know what? It just dawned on me. We just mailed that stuff out, and I mailed it to the old house. I would
Way
assume
to go.
they have a forwarding, I'm sure. They didn't give me the new address. I don't know. But,
Well, let's hope.
yeah, we're going to have to... We really need to make our way out there. Time and money. Damn it.
If someone could get some time off.
I know. Seriously. You're getting a bunch of likes and loves, guys. We appreciate your support. Nick wants to know, are these drawings for sale?
This drawing is for
Absolutely.
sale.
Nick, as soon as this one's done tonight, Johnny is going to send it to print, and we will get that up on the website for you. You can check johnnyjalopy.com. We have the last 4 years almost, 3.5 years of designs available on the website. And on each one, there's a link to the video as well. So you'll get to see those drawings and how he did them, and then the final product. So yeah, absolutely. $20 these are. They come 11 by 17, full size color, free shipping if you're in the United States or Guam.
A few more bucks overseas.
Yeah.
Still available though.
Yeah. We do ship overseas. We ship a lot overseas.
We do actually.
Where's that one going, did I say?
Australia.
Yeah.
We've
got another Australia shipment ready to go.
Excited.
It's
more giant jalopy gear in Australia.
You are worldwide.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Cool. So cool. And again, if you guys are purchasing any art, please show us how you're displaying it. If it's stickers on your toolbox, we want to see it. We want to see how your stuff is being displayed. And then if you're wearing any of the gear and you want to take a photo of that would be great too. We have the Jalopy Army on Johnny's Facebook page, and pretty much every picture we get, we try and post in there. There might be a few that we've missed, but for the most part, if you're sending us a photo, you're giving us the A-OK to post it there. Tattoos, like we were just talking to the guy earlier about getting a tattoo of one of your pieces. Send those photos too. That's
Feel
so cool.
free.
We've probably had.
Get some tattoos.
There's been like 20 different people.
There's a good handful of people in Brazil that have all my Volkswagen stuff tattooed.
Mike Ferrucci wants to know, will you drive merch up here to Homosassa?
I'd love to, yeah.
We actually make it up to Homosassa more than the normal person.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hang out up there a lot, actually.
Love to bring it up.
Nick wants to know, can we suggest a pirate captain driving a car ship? Interesting. You've never done a boat. I've seen you do an airplane. I've never seen you do a boat.
I've done a cat in a hat.
Have you?
I've done a mouse in a
Smurf. I've done a Smurf. Ed Ramstrom is joining us. I missed the type of equipment you're using. I've always wanted to try computer drawing. Can I look it up? What I need to draw via computer? Is there a place it can be written down so I can look it up?
Anything I can do to help?
Sorry if I'm making you repeat yourself. No,
absolutely not.
Ed, this is a program or an app actually called Sketchable, and it's for Microsoft users, and it's a free app. Now, Johnny has purchased the add-on for some additional capabilities with this program, but even when you were using the basic program, it was still very usable for somebody starting out.
It's pretty user-friendly, but definitely you want to buy the full version.
Which, when he says
very
the
affordable,
full version,
very affordable.
It's like, what was it, like $30?
It was $12.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is
that
now.
Was a few years ago. It was like $12, so affordable. And he is drawing on the Microsoft Surface book, but you would have to have a computer that would allow you to use it as a tablet. So, like I was saying, he can pop this piece off that he's drawing on and flip it around. Underneath this piece is his keyboard, actually. Yeah,
they designed the app for this particular computer, but I'm sure if you've got any type of drawing tablet, it would work. Yes. In fact, I believe my buddy, he's using, I want to say he's using Apple stuff to do his.
Yeah, there is some Apple programs as well. But he's been using this for the last 4 years at least, and it's been working really well.
It's fun. It's just a simple little drawing app.
You like the flexibility of being able to resize the drawing, and
it doesn't do everything like, say, Procreate or something like that does, but for just making you saw it. We started with just a regular, basically this is all pencil sketch, and now I just colored it in.
Okay, I'm typing this in for him. He said that he's deaf, so he's not hearing what we're saying.
Yeah, no problem.
The app is Sketchable, and this is being drawn on the Microsoft Surface book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dave Holmes is joining us. Welcome, sir.
What's up, man? Dune Bugger.
Our local Dune Buggy cool guy and DJ
Yeah.
and party guy. He's always doing something fun. Ed Ramston said, "Oh, I love it. I mean, I'm drawing t-shirts by hand." Oh. Well, try this app.
Yeah, this is great because you can. It does pretty decent quality that you can. I bring it in and vectorize it.
Yeah. Ooh, what are we writing here? Go fast. Nope, I'm on a delay. Just go. Makes sense. Oh. Well, you wouldn't want to put the exclamation point there then.
Shut up.
I'm the grammar whiz.
Yeah, you can't say words correctly.
What do you mean?
You're terrible at it.
Because I say order.
Order, wooder.
Order.
Anything with a or sound it should be otter. You say ooder.
Order. DCCF is joining us from France. Here we are talking about our international fan base. We love you over there, France.
Yep.
We appreciate all the shares, all the cool stuff. Go check out Denelli Custom Cruiser Fabian's page. He actually has a Johnny 5 bike.
It's pretty sick.
It is pretty sick. Very cool custom cruisers being made over there. So go check that out. We appreciate your support. Ed said he's going to save this to his info. Very cool. Shaggy said the S should be a cash sign. He actually gives the appearance of going fast. So true to self. Yeah, guys, this is season 4, episode 15. I feel like so far the year has flown by. We are already almost in May.
It really does feel like it's flown by.
You know what that means?
No.
May is my birthday month.
It's coming up.
In fact, next Monday during the broadcast, it will be my birthday.
It will be your birthday.
That's exciting, guys. You're definitely going to have to tune in next week
Who knows?
for ity-B's birthday bash.
What are we drawing? A Smurf?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll change roles.
No, you cannot have me over there drawing. No way. No siree. Oh, DCCF said a new project is underway.
Nice.
Can you give us a hint? A tidbit? Perhaps? He's always got some cool stuff going on. Shaggy is checking out. Love it. See you guys next week.
Well, thanks for hanging
appreciate
out.
you, sir.
We are at the end. I think we'll call it a wrap.
Yeah, that one came out cool. This one's Hot Rod Monster. Go fast. Go fast. I think my pen is finally running out of ink. I think I've used this for a couple of years. It's kind of the end of an era. It was last week's. Look at all the notes I made on last week's merchandise that we
We'll have to give it a proper burial.
Right? Alicia said we can all celebrate together for your birthday. Yeah, maybe we'll do a Zoom happy hour. Maybe if we can get the second cam set up, I can eat cupcakes while Johnny draws.
I'll have to get you cupcakes.
You don't have to. I'll get my own. I'll call it in and pretend I'm not me, and I'll be like, I think she likes yellow cake with chocolate icing.
I don't even know what you like.
I just said yellow cake with chocolate icing. And
That's what I like.
You like lemon. I got you lemon cupcakes. White cake, lemon filling, white cream on top.
Right.
Awesome looking pic. Lizzie's digging it. Should I come around? Did you sign it?
Yeah, we signed it. We're ready to go. Hey, this
Coming
print is
around.
available for $20. Hit us up at johnnyjalopy.com here in a little bit. It should be up on the website. I'm sure Hank will have it loaded up pretty fast.
He is quick.
Pretty amazingly fast dude. We went with a purple scheme. Ooh, excuse me. In the
What's that?
in tribute to the Tweety Pie build I saw there with Mad Fabricators over there on YouTube. There we go. Oh, it's our front camera. This is a better front camera too.
Is it?
Crystal clear it is. So there you go, guys. Another Monday night in the books.
In the books.
You're always stealing my line.
It's mine.
I like saying it because it's very gangster.
I know, but it's mine.
In the books.
You never said it before.
I always try and
You
say
didn't ever.
it. Anyways, in any case.
Go ahead and tell them what's up.
Guys, what's up?
Sell stuff. That's your job.
Go hit up the website, johnnyjalopy.com. We've got stickers. We've got hats. We've got beanies. We've got sacks. We've got sacks. There's a shirt.
Rocking the
Jalopy Army.
Jalopy Army shirt. Got my Johnny Jalopy OG hat. And guys, don't forget, there are spots to request things. We can sign stuff if you like. If you want me to specially flip the bill for you, Jalopy style, let me know. I'll do it because I don't, it's not like everybody else does it. I don't do it. Anyways, we got stickers, hats, all kinds of cool stuff. Prints available on the website. Ton of new, older prints that if you want to go see some art that I created back in the past. Many of them have been turned into hot rods, and who knows what will happen in the future.
Tons of t-shirts, guys.
Yeah.
There's quite a selection. All different sizes.
For sure. Hey, there's the new, what's new over there?
The new shirts.
Yeah, we've got the Jalopy Life, new, really cool design.
We have the Space Junkie shirt,
Space
which is
Junkie
new.
too,
So
yeah,
that one's just
yeah.
been rolled out.
Yep.
So now, two of the builds are available. The Funky Futura shirt. We do
On the way.
Is it?
It will be soon. I got to get that artwork done so we can have the trifecta. And who knows what will happen in the future. Little Bird did tell me
merch.
I have been contacted and called, but we'll see if anything happens. Who knows? It could be a fourth build in the project or in the future. Cross your fingers. So there you go, guys. We hope to see you next week. Hit us up.
For my birthday.
Hit it up, johnnyjalopy.com for all your fun, cool gear. It's car season. We'll see you guys
It's car season and Father's Day's coming up.
It is true, Father's Day. Hey,
Dads need sex.
Do it for your dad. When's the last time your dad had sex? Ask him. He's probably like, I could use him.
I could use a good sack.
Right. Yeah. We'll see you guys. Have a super week. Peace.
Peace. Every week. Your tongue is moving in your mouth. They can see your tongue.